When was the last time you looked back over your life journey and truly appreciated how far you've come? If it's been a while, I encourage you to set aside time to look back over the path you've traveled with all of its joys and struggles, successes and perceived failures. This is Sandra Lee. Thank you for joining me for the Breathe Life's Inspirations blog. Today we've got an audio and video format. As a massage therapist, I find that when people start feeling and functioning better, they tend to forget pain or other physical challenges that used to be a constant area of struggle. A frequent issue that people seek help with is back pain. After working with them for a while and their back no longer demands their attention, I ask them a question. Do you remember when your back used to bother you all of the time? Triggered by the question, people remember, and they appreciate how far they have come. This review process is tremendously valuable. Look back at your life with acknowledgement and appreciation for both your progress and your struggles. This naturally leads to a review of your goals and what you want to accomplish. Would you benefit from such a review? Examine all areas of life: health, relationships, career, contribution, finances, family, travel, spirituality, creativity, and more. Now let's talk about how human design fits into this picture. Recently, I've given numerous people their first experience with human design and watched them light up. Several people then began intensive periods of deep personal growth and awareness. It's always an honor assisting people in this way. This experience led me to think about my personal journey. Truthfully, my early life was pretty easy. I had nothing to compare with the difficulties that many people experience. But I still came out of it a mess. In hindsight, I'm grateful for childhood being as easy as it was. But at the time, I was miserable. Long ago, I recognized that coming into adulthood like a train wreck is pretty normal. In some way, almost everyone experiences blocks to their freedom to be themselves, blocks to feeling loved, blocks to feeling like they belong, and blocks to feeling like they can do what they want to do. Human design is part of what has helped me recognize these as lessons that each human being comes to life to learn. Back to my story. I did tons of workshops, trainings, and therapy. I read stacks of books, listened to many teachers. I did a ridiculous amount of energetic, emotional, and spiritual healing. It all helped. I transformed from a messed up young adult with repeated suicidal thoughts into a happy, functional, contributing member of society. Then, 7 years ago, I learned about human design and learned how to interpret charts. Human design contributed to my growth progression in a significantly deeper way than did anything else I'd experienced. Of course, everything I did before brought me to where I was when I learned of human design. But I believe that had I found human design earlier, traveling my path would have been easier, smoother. When I'm doing readings, frequently people say, "I wish I had learned this 20 or 30 years ago." Why do I think hearing about my human design early would have made life easier? Why do I think the healing path would have been different? Human design is based on facts that are concrete. The positions of the planets at my birth time are immutable. They are not subjective, not influenced by my thought processes, opinions, beliefs, and feelings. Everything else I had done was based on things that are subjective and not concrete. All of that work was certainly valuable, but it was based on my thoughts, feelings, opinions, and beliefs. Thinking about it now, this was a decidedly unstable foundation upon which to build my healing process. My first exposure to insights from planetary positions was astrology, and as far as I was concerned, it was completely irrelevant. it made no sense to me within the context of my personal life. So I thought the positions of the planets did not impact me. Many people have heard me tell this story. Then came human design, and my belief about the planets transformed. Part of me remained skeptical about the relevance of planetary positions, but human design proves to be right on target, over and over again. Because of this, I now trust that planetary positions actually do matter. Occasionally, I'm reading the chart of someone whom I've never previously met, and they are having a deep experience of being truly seen. This is such an uncommon experience that they feel kind of uncomfortable. And they interrupt. "How do you know me?" I assure them, it's all in the chart. I am saying that the planetary positions at your birth time are concrete or unchangeable. Your birth chart remains the same for your entire life. But your experiences of these planetary positions are infinitely variable. The planetary positions, as displayed on your chart, determine the themes that will run throughout your entire life. You attract a wide variety of opportunities to experience and to learn from these themes. A human design reading takes your experiences and puts them into context. It helps you recognize that there is a point to it all. You can more clearly see your gifts and your challenges for what they are. You can learn how to capitalize on your gifts and manage the challenges. Everything all just makes more sense. It's amazing. If you are interested in getting your human design chart, the charts themselves are free. If you are interested in having a human design reading, I would be happy to help you. Go to miracleinspirations.com/readings for running charts and for information about readings. It is my pleasure serving you and helping you to feel and function better. Thank you for listening to my blog. Have a wonderful day. Breathe.